Amidst a raging war between Ukraine and Russia, the United States has announced a $2.8 billion US military dollar aid for Kyiv. Now, the US's latest package includes about $675 million of arms and ammunition supplies, $2.2 billion for long-term investments under foreign military financing, and this is to bolster the security of Ukraine and 17 other nations that are at risk of future Russian aggression.
Mr. President, I am pleased to be able to announce, as we did earlier today, additional support for Ukraine, another $675 million in systems and supplies that your military is already using to such great effect. Rockets, artillery, armored vehicles, anti-tank systems, and more.
Now, the move, of course, has come at a time when the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken made a surprise visit to Kyiv on Thursday during his trip to Kyiv amid a 7-month-long war. The American Secretary of State met with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in his presidential compound and has vowed to keep up the assistance until the aggression ceases and Ukraine is fully sovereign again.
President Biden thought it would be particularly meaningful to come at this time as Ukraine is starting this counteroffensive. In the south, also in the east. Early days, but we're seeing real effectiveness on the ground, and we're proud of the fact that our support, the support of so many other countries, is helping to enable what the Ukrainians are doing and working to liberate territory seized by Russia in this aggression. At the end of the day, what matters most, and the thing that fundamentally makes a difference, is that this is Ukraine's homeland, not Russia. And that will, I think, be dispositive of everything.
Now, the Ukrainian president presented a state award to Blinken and expressed gratitude for the US's enormous support, as Thursday's contributions have now taken a total of the US aid to about $15.2 billion under Biden's regime. Meanwhile, Blinken started his Kyiv trip by visiting toddlers who were injured in the war at the hospital. Now, the Democrat leader also visited Ukraine's northern city of Irpin in the capital's outskirts, where he was told about the alleged indiscriminate attacks during Russia's 25-day-long occupation at the beginning of the war. He was also told that there were about 30,000 open cases related to war crimes, and Blinken has hailed Ukraine's counter-charge against Russia after the war-torn nation of Ukraine has claimed that a military breakthrough has indeed been achieved in its counter-offensive in certain parts of the country. Now, Ukraine claims that it has recaptured certain parts of the territory in the east and in the south, liberating dozens of settlements. The battered country has also claimed to have advanced up to 50 kilometers behind Russian lines and has recaptured about 20 villages near the Kharkiv region.
During the course of defensive operations, which are still underway, our heroes have liberated dozens of settlements. And today this tendency continues and there are new results. In total, since September 1st, more than 10,000 square kilometers of our territory were liberated. Thanks to all who ensured it. Thanks to the army, intelligence officers, special forces officers, for every Ukrainian flag which was raised these days.
And amidst Ukraine's reports of gains, Russia has also trumpeted battlefield successes, saying that it has hit at least about 5 command posts and has downed 13 drones on Thursday. Addressing a forum in Moscow, Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin said that the country had withstood Western sanctions over the war way better than expected, as the GDP had fallen just over 1% year-on-year in the first 6 months of the year 2022. Mishustin also said that the West had in fact failed to undermine Russia's financial stability. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.